Hey guys, I don't even know how to get into this video because there's just so many things that I want to address. First of all, I want to address my absence on social media really fast. I haven't been posting on YouTube at all. Literally within the past 6 months, 5 months, I'm not quite sure. I've literally posted 2 videos. I know. I've just been really bad with YouTube, and I've also been bad with other social medias. I mean, I've been posting on Snapchat and Twitter a lot, but those are just easy. That's just like my daily life. Like, I don't even have to try to upload on those. But I've been lacking so much on Instagram. I like barely posted on Instagram. Literally in the month of November, I think I posted 2 pictures, 1 picture? I'm not even sure. Another thing I want to address, just because I know this is going to be all over the comment section, my hair. I know my hair is so messed up right now. It is so damaged. It is so badly cut. It's such a weird color. Like, don't worry, I have an appointment to go to the salon. I'm getting it dyed back to dark brown. I'm getting it cut. It's going to look so much better, so that will be coming up soon. And then also, I know, people are going to comment on 1, how cakey my face is, and 2, how fucking tan I am. Recently, it was New Year's Eve just a couple days ago, and I was going partying in Chicago, and I wanted to look tan, so, I mean, I'm really tan right now. I just love being a fucking weird ass and being like dark as fuck, orange as fuck in like the middle of the winter when everyone else is white, especially because I'm such a naturally white person. Oh, don't you just love that tan? My hands are still white, but that's besides the point. Anyway, now on to what this video is supposed to be about, my car accident. So, I actually almost died. Like, so close to death. And when I think about it, like, I am injured. I have a broken rib cage. When I think about my accident and everything that happened and the moments leading up to it, I was actually so close to death. So close. Like, that's scary. I don't know, and I was talking about it with my dad, and he was like, yeah, you're really lucky you didn't die. Like, really lucky. So, I guess I'll just get into it. Basically, the accident happened around 5 a.m. on Christmas morning. I had pulled not 1, not just 1, I had pulled 2 all-nighters leading up to this day. Because I was just so busy. I was working Christmas Eve and the day before Christmas Eve, and I was working until 12:30 at night. So I was working really late, and the times that I wasn't working, I was Christmas shopping like crazy. Also, I hung out with my best friend Brianna literally all night one of those nights. I don't know, I pull all-nighters all the time these days. I don't understand how I can pull them now, because in high school, I could never pull all-nighters. If I even tried to pull an all-nighter in high school, I would pass out. If I got like 4 hours of sleep, I would be dead the next day. Like, I don't understand how I can just pull all-nighters so easily, because I don't even really feel tired. And just to clarify, an all-nighter is not like you wake up in the morning, you stay up all day, you stay up all night, and then you go to bed at like 5 a.m. No. One all-nighter is waking up at 8 a.m., going about your day, staying awake the entire night, and then continuing going through the next day. That's one all-nighter. And I did those, and I did 2 of them in a row, so I was pretty tired. It got so bad, I was like starting to hallucinate. It was weird. Like, I kept seeing things. It kept looking like things were moving when they really weren't. It was just a really weird mental state to be in, pulling 2 all-nighters in a row. It was just really weird. But anyway, so Christmas Eve night, I work until 12:30, I get off work, I drive home, I drive to my mom's house, and when I arrived at my mom's house, my mom was drunk, and that pissed me the fuck off. She's had very serious problems with drinking in the past, and it was just really annoying. She had been sober for like 6 months now, and she was suddenly drunk. She had been drunk like the week leading up to Christmas Eve. Like, kind of, I started noticing it more and more often. Every couple days she was drunk, and then it became like every night I would come home from work and she'd be passed out, and that's not fun at all. I mean, I had to live with that when I was a child. When I was in high school, that was just like a daily thing for me, but it was like I finally escaped that. She finally got sober, and me and my mom had a really great relationship, and then I came home and she was drunk, passed out. It made me so upset. I was actually in her room getting a towel because I was gonna shower, and she woke up. This is where things get bad. So my mom wakes up and tries to talk to me, and I'm obviously pissed off. I'm like, where's the alcohol? I start asking her, where's the alcohol? Show me the alcohol. Where's the vodka bottles? Like, I know you're drunk. Show me where the fuck they are so I can take them away. She wasn't cooperating. She wasn't telling me where they were. She was pretending. Oh my god. This is the most annoying thing with my mom is when she's drunk, she will like never admit that she's drunk, and she'll just constantly say, I'm not drunk, I'm not drunk, I'm not drunk. Like, what are you talking about, Nathan? Why are you accusing me? And I'm like, bitch, you are! So I was just getting really upset. Me and my mom ended up getting into a huge fight. So bad, actually, that I had like a bowl of spaghetti that I made, and I like threw it on the floor because I was like, bitch, you're so fucking annoying. I was so mad. Not at her or anything. I just threw it on the floor. Just because I was so angry. We got into a huge fight. I was like threatening her. I was like, I'm gonna fucking leave. I'm not gonna, because I was supposed to spend Christmas with her, my aunt, and my sister tomorrow, like on Christmas Day. I was supposed to spend it with her. And I knew she would be drunk. It would be embarrassing. I was so mad at her. We were in this huge fight, and I started threatening her. I was saying, I will drive to Dad's house right now. I will not spend Christmas with you at all. Like, and she was egging me on. She was saying, fine, do it. I don't give a fuck. Do it, Nathan. I don't care. Like, blah, blah, blah. Just leave. Leave, Nathan. I don't care. So it got to the point where I was like, okay, bitch, fine. Fuck you. I'm leaving. So I got into my car. It was like 3 in the morning. I get into my car and I start driving to my dad's house. And I drive there. I get about halfway and I pull into the parking lot of a grocery store. I wanted to go in and like buy a drink, but the grocery store was closed because it was Christmas Eve night at 3 a.m. obviously. So I kind of just sat there and chilled for literally an hour. I think I actually did fall asleep in my car in the grocery store parking lot. Finally, I was like, okay, maybe I'm thinking irrationally. I should go back to my mom's house. Because basically, I've been living at my mom's house for like a month, so all my stuff was there. My computer, my chargers, my makeup, my clothes. Literally everything I need to function was at my mom's house. I mean, I can make do at my dad's house. Like, I have stuff there too, but it's just not everything that I need. So I am just so fed up with my hair. Do you guys ever get like that? Where you're just so fed up with it? And it's so long. I'm so happy I'm getting it cut. You know what? You're just gonna do that for the rest of the video. And my baby hairs are popping out. Okay. I look crazy. I look bald. Whatever. Anyway, okay, back to the grocery store parking lot. So I'm sitting there. I think I dozed off for like an hour. I eventually wake up. I decide I'm gonna drive back to my mom's house, get all the shit that I need, and then go back to my dad's. And on the way to my mom's house, I have no memory of driving. I have no memory of driving back to my mom's house from that grocery store. But basically, the next thing I know, I wake up to suddenly all this movement, like everything's just being pushed around in my car. The hardest impact you can imagine, excruciating pain in my chest, and I also can't breathe at all. I didn't even know what was happening. It was just suddenly like such a hard impact. Like, I don't know, like, because basically my car was driving down the road, like like driving, and I fell asleep, and I kept going straight, and eventually my car went into the other lane and went into the left lane, so like oncoming traffic was coming towards me. No one was out because it was literally 4 in the morning, 4 or 5 in the morning, so I'm driving in the wrong lane, asleep by now. Like, the only thing I can think of is that I fell asleep because I have no memory of this happening, and I had pulled 2 all-nighters, so I'm sure I fell asleep. But basically, my car kept going, then went over the curb, which I woke up to, and then kept going and hit a tree. Hit a fucking tree. Like, fuck. Like, holy shit. Thankfully, my car didn't hit the tree head on. It was like the side, the left light, basically, hit the car. I'll put a picture in right here. I'm sure you've seen the picture since it was in the thumbnail of this video. But, so I hit the tree and it was just so surreal. It was so scary. And I wasn't, like, you're just waking up, so you're not in, like, the right headspace to know really what happened. And on top of that, I had so much pain in my chest, and I also, the wind was knocked out of me from such a hard impact. So literally, like, I couldn't breathe at all. So I just sat there for 5 minutes just, like in shock, just trying to get my breath back, trying to be able to breathe at least a little bit. After 5 minutes, I realized, oh my God, I had just been in an accident. And once I realized that, I realized I had to find my fucking phone to call for help. So I start trying to look. I mean, it was so hard to move. First of all, the inside of the car was busted. The car was totaled. The car was completely fucked up. Like, windows were shattered and the door was bashed in. There honestly wasn't a lot of room. Like, there wasn't a lot of room for me to even be in there. Like, I'm amazed I barely even got hurt. And also my chest, my ribcage was cracked. So I could barely move, but I was just looking everywhere, feeling in my pockets, feeling in my coat pockets, desperately searching for my phone. I couldn't find it anywhere. I was looking over, like, on the passenger side of the seat. Everything in my car had been jumbled around. Things literally flew because I hit the tree so hard. So I couldn't find my phone. I couldn't find my phone anywhere. And then I realized that half of my car was still in the, what's it called? In the road, I guess. Like, half of my car was in the grass and the other half of my car was in the road still, and it was right in front of a turn. I basically sat there and realized, oh my God, there's like a sharp turn in front of me. Someone could drive around, not really be able to see my car, and then last minute see me, not be able to brake, and hit me. So I realized I had to get the fuck out of my car. Like, I had to get out. Like, if I can't call for help and someone's gonna come and hit my car, like, I need to leave. So I started trying to open the door. I couldn't open it at all. It had been smashed shut, and I felt hopeless. Like, I couldn't call for help. I couldn't even get out of my car. I was sobbing. My chest hurt so bad. I didn't know what was wrong with my chest. I didn't know, like, do I have broken bones? Like, do I have internal bleeding? Like, I didn't know what was wrong with me. I had no idea. I just knew I was feeling so much pain. And I just felt so helpless. And I just sat there and sobbed, like, cried for, like, 10 minutes. Just sat there crying. It was so scary, being trapped in a car, being scared someone was about to hit you, not being able to find your phone. Like, I felt so helpless and I didn't know what to do. Thankfully and finally, a lady was driving by and she pulled over and she rolled down her window and she screamed, "Are you okay?" And I just turned over to her, crying like crazy, disgusting mess. Hasn't slept in 2 days, hasn't showered in probably like a week. I remember I had dirty hair, I looked so ratchet. My makeup was so bad, like, I was crying. It was not a good look. And I looked over at her and I just said, no, like, I'm not okay. So she gets out of her car. What time is it? Oh my God, did my computer die? Shit, I want to see what time it is. Anyway, I don't care. She gets out of her car and she's basically like, holy shit. She was such a nice lady. She helped me find my phone. It was underneath like a Chipotle bag in my car. And she finds my phone, I call my dad, I tell him what happened, he says, okay, like, I'm on my way right now. So while he's coming, I'm talking to her, and she's like, turn off your car. I was so dumb, I'm just sitting there, like, in an accident with my car turned on, so I turned off my car. She was really helpful. She was looking around my car, she was looking to see if there were any leaks, to see, like, if I should get out of the car. She talked to me, she made me feel so much better, we called the police. She made me feel so much better. And I did get her name. I don't remember her name. I remember asking, like, what's your name? And, I mean, I don't remember what she told me, but she was on her way to work, which sucks. She was on her way to work at, like, 5 a.m., like, on Christmas Day. Yeah, it happened on Christmas Day. I think I already said that. I don't know. Yeah, it was pretty fucked up. And when the cops got there, they were questioning me so hardcore. They did not believe that I was sober at all. They kept asking me if I had drinking that night, if there was alcohol in the car. They were asking me if I had smoked weed. They asked me all these questions if I did drugs. They were questioning my dad if I was suicidal, because I guess people drive into trees to commit suicide. Don't do that. Like, fuck. Like, driving into trees hurts like fuck. That was so, oh my God. Like, the impact was so painful. Like, damn. Like, don't do that. Don't commit suicide in general. Anyway, it was really fucked up. It was a really scary night. And they searched my car for drugs. They didn't find any. And honestly, the most fucked up thing about this whole story is my mom still has not called me or texted me to ask, oh, how are you? I don't know. I'm going to be making a video later about my relationship with my mom because it's kind of fucked up. I've posted tons of Snapchats and Instagrams with her before, and so people probably think, oh, like, I have this perfect mom that's so sweet. Which I do. She's the sweetest, nicest woman ever, but she definitely has a fucked up past, and I want to make a video about it because, I don't know, I remember in middle school, I saw this video. I'm not gonna get into this right now. This is for a whole nother video. This is about my car accident. But, yeah, that was so scary. And basically, after my car accident, by time all the police officers finished giving me stuff and oh, and by the way, they gave me fucking tickets. I was like, what the fuck? They gave me a ticket for, like, not slowing down. Like, the ticket they gave me was, like, driving too fast for conditions and not slowing down, and I was like, bitch, I fell asleep. Like, you expect me to, like, slow down when I fell asleep? But whatever, I don't know. The cop said he didn't want to give me a ticket, but because it was like Christmas morning, I was like a wreck. And I just hit a tree. It wasn't like I damaged property. It wasn't like I broke any traffic rules. It was honestly, I fell asleep while driving at 4 a.m. and hit a tree. I don't think I should have gotten a ticket, especially because, oh, now I have to pay for a towing service. My car is totaled. I no longer have a car. I have to deal with a broken rib cage. Like, all the things that stem, all the problems that stem from getting in an accident, like, do you really need a ticket on top of that? Like, don't you think I have enough bills to pay right now? Yeah, and he was like trying to be nice because he was like, I could give you so many more tickets. And he started listing literally like 10 different reasons why he could give me a ticket, which they were all pretty much the same. They were all bullshit, but whatever. I'm thankful that I only got one ticket from that accident. So basically my ribs are cracked. I know, it sucks. It's been, I don't even know what day it is. It's January 4th. This video will be going up on January 5th, so it's been 11 days. It's been 11 days since my accident. My chest still hurts, but not nearly as much as my chest did hurt in the beginning. In the beginning, I could not do anything without being in severe pain. Every time I sniffled, every time I coughed, sneezed, laughed, anything, like talking loudly, moving a certain way. I had to sleep like sitting up, which I never do. I always sleep on my stomach or on my side, which I couldn't do because I was just in way too much pain. I didn't take any painkillers because I don't really believe in taking medicine. I don't know, medicine just freaks me out. I don't trust it. I don't think it's a good thing to do. So, I don't take medicine, so I lived with the pain. It was pretty bad. I have bandages on right now. No, these bandages were not, what's the word? Oh my god, there's like red shit on it from my hoodie. My bandages, I put that on for the thumbnail. They didn't bandage me up or anything. Me and my clickbait. I don't even know where I was with this story. Oh, my chest. So it hurts so fucking bad. Like, oh, and it's just been healing so slowly. Like, it's so annoying. It is way better now. As you can tell, I can laugh, I can sniffle, I can pretty much do everything and feel fine. The only things that hurt my chest anymore is coughing. That still hurts it really bad. And just if I move in certain positions, like this hurts right now. I like how I literally look insane with my baby hairs. What else should I have? Oh! Something that actually made me really happy was this whole accident happened. The entire time the cops were talking to me, I was sobbing. The entire time my dad was talking to me, I was sobbing. I was sobbing up until literally I got into bed. I finally fell asleep at like 7 in the morning and I slept the entire day until like 6 p.m. And at 6 p.m. I woke up to a slew of text messages. So many people had texted me asking if I was okay because my dad told a lot of people in my family, and I also did text my friend Brianna, and, like, the night of the accident, like, when it happened, I sent her a few vague texts, like, oh my gosh, I was in an accident, I hit a tree. Basically, that's all I sent her, and so she was like, what the fuck? She basically woke up, like, right after I went to bed, so, like, she had to go the whole day, like, where the fuck is Nathan? Is he okay? She told people, she like texted my mom, texted my sister, asking them like, is Nathan okay? They were like, yeah, he's asleep. Well, not my mom, but my sister was like, yeah, Nathan's asleep. Oh, so when I finally woke up, I was not in the mood to hang out at all. I looked ugly as fuck. I was in such a bad mood. And my friends know I always want to hang out. I'm such an extrovert. I never want to be alone. I always want to be doing something. I always, like, if anyone ever asks, like, hey, want to hang out? I'm always like, fuck yes. Like, never say no. And I was actually saying no. Paul and Brianna were both asking me, like, I want to hang out with you. Like, they wanted to visit me. They were like, let us come over. They wanted to come and bring me Starbucks. And I was like, no, guys, no, guys. But they basically forced me. And they were both like, too bad, we're coming over anyway. They didn't really give me a choice, which was sweet of them. I don't know. And it just made me happy. It really did put me in a better mood hanging out with them that night, because when you're injured and go through something like that, it's just not, it's not healthy for your head to just be alone in bed all day. Especially when you're someone like me that doesn't usually like being alone. It's just not healthy to be chilling alone in bed the whole day. So forcing myself to get out of bed, getting ready a little bit. I mean, I didn't really get ready. I still had ratchet hair and like a sweatshirt and sweatpants, but I went out with them and they made me feel a lot better. So the morals of this story is have good friends, because good friends will always make you feel better. And also, don't pull all-nighters, because if you pull too many, you will fall asleep while driving, and it doesn't end good. So, I mean, if we're gonna get real for a minute, my life has kind of been a mess lately. So rapidly, like the month of December, my life went to shit. I got a speeding ticket, I punched a hole in the back of my car window because I was backing up. Like, I was backing up my car and I didn't realize that there were trash cans outside, and I hit the trash can and it punched a hole in the back window. And then the next week, I got into a car accident, and I don't know, just lately I haven't been sleeping. Obviously, I've been pulling so many all-nighters, and I haven't been eating, and I mean, I have been eating, just not as much. I've been forgetting to eat. My life has been very hectic lately, and also a lot of things have been happening that I'm not going to talk about on YouTube just because they're personal. I mean, I do share everything in my life, but I don't, not that I share everything. I share a lot of things, but I don't share every single thing. But yeah, I definitely want to start making YouTube videos again, because, I don't know, YouTube is so much fun for so many reasons. I do love to create things. I love editing, I love filming, I love talking, I love entertaining, I love all those things. And I love maintaining my YouTube channel. I love making thumbnails, and I like coming up with crazy video ideas, and I love reading comments, and I love doing crazy shit that, like, gets crazy comments. Like, sometimes I read my comments and they're so fucking funny. Like, the weirdest people watch my videos. I don't know. YouTube's such just a cool thing. So I definitely want to put more effort into it this year. Year of 2017 is going to be all about getting my life back together, because lately it's been just falling apart in honestly every single aspect that it possibly could. Yeah. So, to all you guys that are still subscribed and are still watching all my videos, I want to thank you, and yeah, just thank you for always supporting me and always being there and watching my videos and not giving up on me. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, and tell me what other videos you want to see me make this year, because I have plenty of video ideas, but I also want to do things that you guys like. So yeah, leave a comment of what kind of stuff you want to see me do. So yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will see you in the next video. Bye!